It's too early in the morning and I'm grumpy, so don't talk to me. Just feed me coffee. I'm smoking a 5-pound pork butt, and it's going to take several hours, so I wanted to get an early start on it. First things first, wash the beast, and then pat it dry and talk nice to it. Make it feel all at home. This is especially for Patrick. That's exactly how much it weighs. Tell Rock to just get it. Now back to the business at hand. Keeping it simple. Doing it a good pat down with Wolfe Rub Original. And that's all I'm going to do to it. All over. Fat side too. Be generous. And now we take it out to the grill. Okay, this time I'm switching sides. The meat will be on this side. The wood and the fire will be on this side. Still on indirect heat. So let's get the thing stoked up. Yeehaw! Now I'm throwing in some hickory chunks. Which I've had soaking overnight. One more. Over here. Don't let that burner get too excited. And now add the probe for the Maverick. About there will do. So we know exactly what the temperature is. And this is going to take several hours. Bye. I need to oil that hinge. Now the plan is to run it somewhere between 250 and 260. And the 5-pound pork butt is going to probably take 7.5 hours. One thing I can do with all this spare time is whip up some potato salad, which starts out by cutting up some potatoes. Simple enough. them up, throw them in a pot. A little salt, a little water, and throw them on the stove and boil them. I don't suppose I can use the ladder, can I? I didn't think so. You... You're silly. Yeah, you're silly. So me using the ladder is not an option? Hmm? Is that where we are? You're a mess. Okay, the taters have cooled down. So let's make some tater salad. I always leave the skin on because that's where all the vitamins are. Or so my mother told me. And you have to believe her. Mush the taters up kind of coarsely. Add that much mayo for now. About that much Dijon mustard. Oh, maybe that much horseradish. I love horseradish. Give that a mix around. Throw in some finely chopped celery. Add some equally finely chopped dill pickle. No, what the heck, all of it. And a little bit of finely chopped Vidalia onion. They're in season. Grab them while you can. Maybe not all of it yet. We'll see. Looking like a good start. A soup song of EVOO. And bacon. Because if it sits there much longer, I'll eat all of it. Fold that in. About that much sea salt. That much cracked black. some celery seed, a little bit of granulated garlic, some basil, dillweed. These are maybe like a half teaspoon each, plus or minus. Some dehydrated parsley because I'm too lazy to chop any up. Get in there. Test it. Not bad. A little pickle juice. Better yet. I think that'll do. Now for the final touch. A coarsely chopped hard-boiled egg. Well, get on there, all of you. It's good to add the egg at the last minute, because otherwise it gets all mushed up. Okay, it's been 6 hours. Temperature's been holding at 260 or so. It's time to take a look. Doesn't look too shabby. Still has a way to go yet. Looks like it's just past that plateau where they hang up at about 160 or so. So I think it's going to need another hour. And now for grins, lay out a little bed of fresh spinach and play with it. Okay, that's fun. Now what do we do with the rest of it? Sprinkle in a few olives, just because. And crumble in some blue cheese. Come off of there. A little salt. A little cracked black. A touch of basil. Sprinkling of some EVOO. And a squirt of lime juice. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I bet it's going to taste good. Well, it took a total of 8 hours. But doing Larry's doneness test, the twist test, it passes. This is good. Let it rest a couple of minutes and disassemble it. And I call it done. Add a little bit of the champagne of beers. In my limited edition Harbor House glass. There aren't many of these still around. The pork doesn't need any sauce. It just falls apart. Moist, tender, great smoke. I think I could sit here and eat the whole thing.